Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. And here we have our favorite mucky mascot. So today we are doing 2 rump tri-tips, 2 of them, in my wood burning pizza oven. It's like a pizza oven. I'm going to show you guys that if you haven't already seen on my other videos. I'm going to show you guys now. So we've got 2 rump tri-tips. These are about 2.5 pounds each, and we are going to be putting them in the pizza oven. And they're going to go in with a few vegetables, a small amount of brine, and just very lightly salted. And the key here is going to be the fresh rosemary and the fresh garlic. So let me start preparing the ingredients and show you guys a little bit about the cooking process.
Okay guys, so I've got the 2 rump tri-tips. Basically, as always, I've sliced them along the horizontally across the tri-tip, and then what I do in that slice is I poke some of this fresh garlic in, and then I also use that to garnish with the rosemary. So I've got I've diced up some green pepper and some sweet chili, and then I've got some carrot, and I've got 2 onions just diced up, and I've kept the chunks pretty large because if not they completely dissolve. And then I have put quite a few garlics around here because I just really love eating these whole. So all we're lacking now is to put some hot or some warm water into this to create some moisture, and then like it is, it's going to go straight into the oven. But before we put it in, we are going to put some tin foil over the top to contain the moisture. And then around half an hour before it comes off, I'll take the tin foil to glaze and golden up this this layer of fat. And that's why I put the tri-tip on the fat side up, because it will allow the fat to golden and really enrich the taste.
Okay guys, so here we are. A little bit of a hiccup. Houston, we have a problem. I have run out of tin foil, so I wasn't able to cover the meat. Now this is going to cause 2 things. First of all, it's going to be very, very smoky taste. Now if you like that, then this is fine. I personally like more of a balanced taste. Kind of get everything, get the garlic, get the fresh rosemary, get that beautiful smoke that's coming out of the oven behind me. I'm not I don't like to overdo those accents, those tastes. So that's it. That's a flavor decision. And the second decision is if this oven gets too hot, because the only way I'm managing it is by the flame in there and literally just readjusting the fire, it will burn the top layer of fat from the meat, and that would be a big shame. So basically the big downside, the risk I'm going to run now, is that it gets too hot and it burns the top layer of fat from the tri-tip. But if I keep it below 200 degrees Celsius, we're going to be okay. It's probably not going to be as moist as I'd like it to be, but it should be great anyway. And one of the things you can do is keep topping up your brine that I put in there. So I created some brine really quickly just with some stock and a few basic ingredients and some warm water. So that is probably what I will do. I'll probably open that up in half an hour and put a little bit more liquid in around the meat, so it just keeps that the whole casserole and where the meat is in really humid. So let me show you inside and see what it looks like.
So guys, I bought this oven about a year ago, and to be honest, I haven't used it that much. I am not an expert yet in pizzas. Hopefully one day, but I've used it a few times, and what really strikes me about this oven is just, it is so sexy. It's just perfect. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's just really intuitive, really basic to use. You've got a few cool ergonomic handles here. As you can see, you got your handles around here for your tools, which are behind me on the table. And basically, there is our tri-tip. So, and then on the left there is the fire. So at the moment we're looking at around 160 degrees. So this should get up to about 200 pretty short period of time. And we're going to try and keep it there for at least 1 hour, 1 hour and 15. I don't think this will take much longer to cook. The rump tri-tip is a very succulent cut, and you don't want to overdo it. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've just taken off the front door of the oven, and as you can see, as I expected, the top layer of fat, because I didn't have that tin foil, has burnt a little bit. but not to worry. We're still going strong. I've got a decent fire over there, so we're keeping the heat consistent at the moment. I think it's at 200 degrees, 210. So I'm gonna watch that heat, make sure it doesn't get too crazy, and yeah, basically just keep that thing going. So the most important thing now is to keep that humid. So I've added a bit of water, a bit of brines to keep that consistent humidity in the area where we are cooking the 2 tri-tips. So in around 30 minutes, I'll be taking this off out of the oven, and I'll let you guys know how it goes.